Hey everybody, welcome to my latest video on OMAD. Now, OMAD gets a bad spin in health and fitness community. Now, as most of you know, I say this out loud, I am probably the fitness and health industry's worst nightmare. And I'm from that industry. But the hard part that I have with my own industry is that we have a lot of people that either read a headline or anything that goes against what they think they just don't like without doing their work. And if you've been following me for X amount of time, you know that I guinea pig a lot of stuff. And yes, I have done OMAD. So I have a personal experience doing OMAD, but I also have done a lot of research with OMAD, and I have people in my life that live that lifestyle. So that being said, I wanted to dig into it because there's big time influencers, especially on TikTok right now, that are completely just all over the OMAD lifestyle. So if you already haven't liked, subscribed, and hit that notification bell, please do. Helps me out, also helps you know when I'm putting up a new video. Shameless plug, if you are wanting to improve your lifestyle, mind, body, soul, please check out my Pivot program. Link is in the description below, ashleymatthew.com. It's my 4-week online program that you have access to whenever you want, for as long as you want, to be able to take that Pivot program and change your life for the good and healthier you. All right, let's move on. All right, so what is OMAD? It literally means 1 meal a day. Now, some people when they hear that's like, well, that is stupid. That's gonna mess up your metabolism. Hold on. There's a process that you go through if you are gonna start OMAD, and we're gonna cover some do's and don'ts in this video as well. So with OMAD, it's not just eating a piece of broccoli, a carrot, and an almond. That's not it. Everybody has something called a basal metabolic rate. So this is where you have this baseline of a caloric intake that you should be doing every day. Now the basal metabolic rate will be different for people because we're all different, right? So your basal metabolic rate, say it's 1,500 calories a day, that's how much you should be eating on a baseline. That's not including if you're doing any activity. Now if you're doing activity, you should be eating more and increasing that caloric intake. So when people hear 1 meal a day, they think of this small little meal, which typically probably won't even hit your basal metabolic rate for that day. That's not what OMAD is. OMAD is calculated. It's a 23-in-1. So you have a 23-hour fasting window and a 1-hour eating window. So within that hour, you're consuming your daily caloric needs. Now you can do this calorie-based or macro-based, so your proteins, fats, and carbohydrates. And this obviously will equal X amount of calories in that day. Now here are some great things that OMAD is good for, and again, we'll go into who shouldn't be doing it as well, so just keep watching. So if you're somebody who needs to lose 10 pounds, OMAD is great. If you're somebody who's looking to repair at a cellular level, which is probably a lot of people, OMAD is perfect for something called autophagy. Autophagy is when your body helps repair old cells. Autophagy usually kicks in when you hit that 16-hour window with your intermittent fasting. So with the 23-in-1, this activates autophagy a lot more than, say, if you're doing a 14-hour fast. This is why they often recommend a 16 and 8-hour window if you are doing intermittent fasting. It's also shown to help with insulin sensitivity, but you also be very careful if you already have issues, say with PCOS or some metabolic issues, then OMAD might not be for you. So with that being said, let's go into who I don't think or maybe shouldn't go ahead and do something called OMAD, but maybe look at something else as an alternative. So if you're someone who's a diabetic, OMAD, in my opinion, is probably not a good idea. If you have metabolic issues, I don't think it's a good idea because you want to eat 3 to 4 meals a day to get your metabolism going. Whereas if you're already not eating enough for that basal metabolic rate, and you go ahead and you slam yourself into OMAD just because you think it's easier to just nibble on something once a day, that's going to be a detriment to your health. So you don't want to do that. So again, if you are having metabolic issues, I do not personally recommend that you do OMAD. Now, could you try out a 14 and 10 intermittent fasting window and see how that helps? Sure, because you're getting ample amount of meals throughout that day. But OMAD, wouldn't suggest. Now, if you're someone who has some pretty intense health conditions, I would always run this by your doctor and or functional medicine practitioner before you go ahead and do this. Now, yes, fasting is shown to help with, again, autophagy, regeneration of cells and repair, and is also shown to help prevent disease. Now, OMAD, again, don't think is a great idea, but can intermittent fasting help? Maybe. But that being said, with something like this and a drastic change in your lifestyle, you should always consult your physician, whoever you see for your health needs. Please see them first before you go into something like OMAD, which can be a drastic change. So with this being said, who do I think should do OMAD or should try OMAD if they want to? Anyone who's healthy. If you're a healthy individual, you have experience with intermittent fasting, this could be something you can give a go. Why? Because you've already shown your body that you can handle intermittent fasting, because that does take some time to work up to. Again, being a healthy individual, your body is able to handle some initial stresses of going to OMAD versus someone who may be sick and has never done intermittent fasting before. It's too much on the body. Someone that's wanting to lose weight, again, this is a healthy individual I'm talking about. Someone who's healthy, maybe needs or wants to lose a few pounds, sure, go ahead. Maybe you're healthy, but you want to amp up your body that much more. Try OMAD. Again, I've done OMAD. I did it for a month. Did my thing. It's not for me. I actually work well off of 2 to 3 meals a day with a 16 and 8 intermittent fasting window. But that being said, I've been doing intermittent fasting and messing around with my own timings for over 6 years. And if you've seen any of my previous videos, you've known that I've done carnivore, I've tried plant-based, I've tried a lot of different things, so I know what my body likes and doesn't like. So if you're a healthy individual wanting to up your game and try something new to give yourself more energy, more cognitive function, more performance, help yourself repair, I say give it a go. But make sure you do your research and you do it properly. And again, if you're someone who's not in the best health space, please do not attempt OMAD. Not my recommendation. It's not something that I really tell people to do. And again, if you already haven't, please like, subscribe, hit that notifications bell. Helps me out, helps you out know when I put up a new video of my 2 cents. And if you wanted to check out the Pivot program, again, link is in my description. If you guys have questions on OMAD, or you want me to talk about a different kind of lifestyle or fad or whatever is out there that people are talking about, please write in the comment section below. I'll be happy to put a video out of my 2 cents. So that's what this channel is. I hope to spread some awareness, some 2 cents on the subject matter. I've been in the industry for years, taught in this industry, I've instructed in this industry, and a lot of my 2 cents on my videos is from personal experience as well, and being involved with functional medical practitioners, MDs, all kinds of practitioners. So it's not just me shooting my mouth off. I actually have personal experience with it, and outside individuals who are professionals in the space that also I have conversations with and go over stuff with. So again, please like, subscribe, and if you have any questions, write in the comment section below. If you've done OMAD, let me know how that went for you, good, bad, or the ugly, whatever, and we'll see you in the next video.